So hi guys, hope you're doing great. I'm Jamal Bida, and also video guys, we're going to look at how to calculate the quantity of steel in a slab, guys. This is a question that so many students have actually asked me, guys. Now let's take that we have a slab here, which guys we can take that this side is actually 5 meters by 3 meters, guys. Now if you divide this, now how this is actually what we call a two-way slab, right? A two-way slab. What you do to know how it's actually a two-way slab, what you do, you say Ly over Lx. So this you're going to say 5 over 3, which is actually 1 point something, which is actually less than 2. That means that's a one-way slab, right? And now it's a two-way slab, but that's not why exactly we are here. Now let's find the quantity of steel, guys. Remember, guys, that you're going to have bars, going in that direction, and also you're going to arrange bars in this direction, guys. Remember, guys, that the bars along the shorter span, we call them the main bars. So this is what we call the main bars, and this one, guys, we call them the distribution bars, right? So the bars which are along the longer span. Remember, guys, this one might be Lx and this is Ly. So bars along the Lx will be the distribution bars, or the longer bars will be the distribution bars, guys. And this one will be this will be the main bars, right? Now, you might be asking, now, so these are the main bars. Remember, guys, in this video, you're not going to look at the top bar. We're only going to look at the distribution and the main bars. Now, let's look at this, guys. So how do you find, the first question, guys, is how do you find the number of bars? Now, what is the length of, for example, let's look at the main bar, MB for main bar. So what is the length of main bar? So the length of the main bar will be 3 meters. So we are going to take 3 meters, guys. So that is the length. Now, what about the number? So what about number of main bars? So the number of main bars, guys, we are going to calculate it very simply. You're going to take now this distance, which is now this is Ly, guys. This is Lx, the smaller. This is Ly. We are going now to take here Ly divided by span, by the spacing. We're going to divide by the spacing of the bars. Remember, guys, these bars will be arranged in this way. So you're going to have a span between two. In this case, guys, let's take that the spacing to be 150 mm, guys. So what we're going to do, so how many numbers? So we want to know the number of main bars. We're going now to say it's actually Ly, which is 5,000. So we're going to take 5,000 divided by spacing, which is 150, so that then we can be able to get the number. But guys, you're going to add 1 because you're going to add 1. So for that formula, so here, guys, you can actually add 1. So we're going to say, guys, that it's 5,000 divided by 150 plus 1. So you're going to get 34 numbers. So here, guys, you're going to have 44. 34 numbers. Now, guys, let's now go to distribution bars. So what is the length of the distribution bar? Now, the distribution bar length, guys, will be 5 meters. 5 meters. Then what about number of distribution bars? So the number of distribution bars, guys, will be very easy also. We're going to say is actually Lx divided by spacing plus 1. So these bars, guys, because they are running on this direction, you're going to divide by this one. Remember, guys, that you're going to show like this to show how they have been. The bars are distribution, and then you can use the mark there to show that that the direction. Also for this one, guys, you're going to use this kind of these are the extent, and then you show with that mark to show that the distribution is along that line, right? So so the number of distribution bar will be the same. So we're going to say here is now 3,000 divided by 150 plus 1. So if you divide this, I think we're going to get 21, guys. So that's how you know the number of bars for both the distribution and the main bar. So guys, the next question will be if you're going to buy those bars, how many number of bars are you going to buy, guys? Remember, guys, now we need to find the number. So how are we going to do that? Now, remember here, guys, we have said that distribution bar, we have said they are 21 main bars, they are 34 pieces. So these are pieces, guys. Now let me delete this because of space. Now, guys, we want to know what is the quantity. What is the quantity? Remember that we want to know quantity. So what about, let's start with the main bar. So we have 34 pieces. So these bars will be 34 in number. But one bar is what length? What is the length of one bar? Is actually 3 meters, right? So we want to multiply. So what are we getting? Now for the distribution bars, we are going to do the same. Distribution bar, we have 21. We multiply by one bar, which is actually 5 meters. So what is the total length of those bars? 34 by 3. We are getting 102 meters. Remember, these are meters. And then this one, we're getting 21 by 5. So this is 105 meters. So this is the length. This is the length of this bar. Guys, remember that then you need to know what if now you want to know what is the number of bars. Remember, guys, that one full bar length has 12 meters, right? So now what you can do, guys, you can come here and divide. You can divide this to know the number of bars. Remember, this is the total length. This is the total length. This is the total length. But one full bar length is actually 12 meters. So how many numbers? So just take, for example, 105 divided by 12. So you're going to get 8.75. So that is approximately 9 bars, right? Now for 102, you are going to do the same. 102 are divided by 12, you're getting 8.5. So also you can say it's around 9 bars, or 8.5 and 2.5, guys. Or you can actually add them. Remember, guys, now for these bars, guys, let's assume that we are using D10. So both for the distribution, we are using D10, the diameter to be D10. So you can see, guys, now we need how many number total? We need 18 bars, right? So that's it. Now remember, guys, another thing, so those are the numbers. Now if, for example, then you can be able to tell the client how much are they're going to spend to buy those bars. So you can actually say 18 and then you multiply by so what is the average cost of D10, guys? You can check on the hardware, guys. For example, let's say that a D10 is actually at 1,000. So you're going to spend 18,000 on steel for that slab, guys. So this is approximate, guys. So you can change that depending on where you live, in whichever country that you are, and the currency, guys. Now let's say, guys, most of the time we're not going to give our bar in this format. We are going to give them in terms of weight, guys. Now, so here we have the total. So what is the total length? We have 102 plus 105. So here, guys, we have 207 meters. So then if you're using D10, what will be the weight? Remember, guys, that's the weight of a bar. We say that you find it by D squared divided by 162, guys. Now, since we are using a D10, guys, this is very most interesting. You're going to say 10 squared divided by 162, guys. So you're going to say 10 squared divided by 162, which now gives us 0.617. Now, remember, guys, that this is actually kg per meter. So this is kg per meter. So this is for every 1 meter you have this, you have 0.67. So what about 207 meters? So you're going to take this value, you multiply by this, right? So you're going to say 207 multiplied by 0.617. So we get the accumulative weight of that. So let's say answer multiplied by 207. So the cumulative weight is actually 127.77 kg. So you're going to say this is the amount of steel in kg that you're going to buy in your hardware, guys. Or actually, guys, you can also give it in terms of tons, where you divide by 1,000. So this will be, if you divide by 1,000, so you're going to get 0.1278 tons, right? So that is the weight, guys. Remember, guys, you can go further actually, so that then you can come all the way to here and know whether this answer was correct. You can say, what is the weight of one full bar length of a D10, guys? What is the full bar length of a D10? What you're going to do, you're going to say this is per meter. So what about 12, which is full bar length? So 0.617 multiplied by 12, so that then you know what is the weight of a full bar length of a bar, guys. So you're going to say 0.617 multiplied by 12. So one full bar length of a D10 actually has a weight of 7.4 kg, right? So how many number of bars does, if one bar is 7.4 kg, what about 127? So you're going to do what? You're going to say 127.77 divided by this answer, you're going to get 17.25. Now this one will give you 17.25 bars. You get that? So now you see this answer is close to this one, because guys, what we did, you see, we said approximately 18, and also here is 18. So that's how you calculate the quantity of steel for your slab calculation, guys. Remember, guys, this is just estimate because there are other things we have not considered, for example, like lapping and other things. But guys, this is the easiest way in which exactly you can be able to give an estimate of steel quantity, guys. So see you on the next one. I'm Jimo the Builder, and ensure that you like, subscribe, and follow for more.